Probably, yes.
Yes.
Yep, well, of course.
No, I would contact Allstate, my insurance company.
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I would.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Why would I? To get some money out of it. If I got hit in a car accident and I was hurt, I guess I want to pay for my injuries.
So I have proper representation so that I can be covered for my injuries if necessary.
Of course. I mean, it's my duty as a citizen to make sure all the laws are upheld. And I feel as though if I didn't, I'd be circumventing at least some laws. I'm not a lawyer by any means, but
if it wasn't my fault, or if that other guy got a lawyer, or whoever it is got a lawyer, I want to be prepared.
It depends on what the injury was, if it was life-changing or not.
To make sure that my rights are preserved.
It doesn't mean that I wouldn't contact a lawyer at all, but it means I would go to my insurance company first, and then whatever they would suggest I would do.
I'd like to make sure that I'm getting the due coverage and following all the procedures that I would need to be doing.
I would, just to make sure that I didn't have to have any expenses out of my own pocket that the other person did.
I guess also for my own protection, just to make sure that it was not my fault. They knew it was not my fault.
Maybe get my medical bills covered, something like that.
To be protected?
Well, it's a good idea to contact somebody to protect your rights. If you're injured, you need to get protection. And a lawyer's the person to see. Yes, absolutely.
I probably remember some of the ones off of the television commercials, but I will also just go online and find out lawyers for accidents.
Well, there's the Yellow Pages. I have at my home, I have the internet, so I guess I'd look up on the internet.
There's a lot of advertising, but I would rather go through somebody I know.
I would look for a hotline or browse around for lawyers.
I usually go online and I look under, the town that I live in and, try to find maybe reviews. If they have good reviews, maybe go for that person.
A couple of things, obviously online, but I'd always be asking friends, and we have some relatives that are lawyers, so I might be asking for recommendations. Word of mouth.
Website. The website and family lawyer. Depend on, because you gotta trust them. Those are the ones you trust. You go to the website and get somebody. The best one really actually, because I'm from New York City, so I would go to New York City. I always get my lawyers from New York City.
I would, recommendations the most convincing way, rather than just like a Google search or something like that. So I would seek a referral.
I don't know, probably the internet.
Internet or Yellow Pages?
Internet or a referral?
Word of mouth. I would contact somebody and find out who do they recommend.
What would be most important? Someone that's going to get me the best bang for the buck, who's going to support me the best they can.
Experience and what he's knowledgeable in, whether what area of law he practices.
The field. I just want somebody with experience in that field.
Well, their reputation, and I think there's a lot to be said when you meet somebody, how you feel with them, because you want somebody that's on your side and not real smarmy kind of thing. You need their reputation too.
That he's experienced for my certain problem, and if he has other people in his practice as clients.
Honesty.
Probably the price, honestly.
Their reputation and their success rate.
Instinct, well, recommendation first of all, and expertise, background. I would probably go online to do research on them, what kind of history they have with success rates, but a lot of it would be instinct, how they treated me.
Their advertisement.
Experience would be real important. Professionalism, communication.
Professional reputation would be key, and also their success rate and just the rapport that I would have with them.
Their reputation.
Just pay my medical bills.
Tell me what my rights are and how I can be compensated if necessary for my injuries.
Just be my mouthpiece. Just speak for me and inform me everything that the worst case scenario, and also what we trying to get out of it. What can he do for me in the case or whatever it is.
To preserve my rights and try to understand the situation and try to get me out of it.
Just to find out really like what the fair amount of money would be that would be given to me or whoever was in my car or that kind of thing.
Put all the information, obviously that's not my area of expertise. I would want them to make sure that I knew all my options and what my entitlements were, in a language that I understand so that I can make an educated decision.
Win my case, what I pay him to do.
There you go.
The insurance that any expenses to me for the car and for my own medical injuries and stuff would be taken care of.
A fair settlement for something to be fair to all parties.
I agree with him. I would want a fair settlement.
To represent me fairly and justly, and that's it.